Hi guys, it's Sarah Jane and welcome back to my channel. Oh my goodness, it has been so long since I sat down and did a sit down video and also very long since I've done an Invisalign update. The last one that I did was probably around February. Where on earth has that time gone? I honestly do not know, so apologies for the fact that I've not done one since then. In my last video, if you've not watched that already, I was talking about the fact that I was coming close to the end of my treatment. So as I say, that was about February time. And right at the very end of the video I said that I was hoping to maybe get my aligners off around March. I was planning on getting them off mid-April, but March was my 30th birthday, so I was thinking maybe I could, get my aligners done sooner than that. But as it turns out, it's only been a few weeks since I've actually had them off, which means that it took nearly 2 years for my entire treatment. And the reason it took that long is because when I got to April, I went to the dentist, I went to see Andy again, and we tested my bite, and I really felt like one side I could really clench down on, but the other side it felt like there was a huge gap. So we spent about 4 weeks, I believe it was, trying to fix the bite. He actually cut down the aligner so that it was only at the front. I didn't have anything at the top at this point. All the buttons got taken off the top, so I was just left with this small bit at the front. And that was designed so that it kept all of my teeth in place at the front, but then the teeth around the back could move and kind of fit into place. So we did that for about a month, and I wore my top aligner at night during the evening, obviously, so when I went to bed. But then when I went back after 4 weeks, I really felt like one particular tooth had fallen inwards. I don't know if I was just being paranoid or what, but when I went back and told him about it, he says, look, you're at the point now you can either finish your treatment or we can get some more aligners for you. And I thought to myself, do you know what? I've come this far. I've paid this money. I want them to be right. So I went ahead and said, I would like a few more aligners. So he ordered some more aligners just for the bottom, just so that this tooth that I felt like that was falling in could be brought back out again. And I ended up having another 12 aligners, but I didn't have to keep those aligners on for 2 weeks. I could actually leave them on, I think it was between 8 and 10 days, so it was much quicker than what it would be, because otherwise it would be 24 weeks. So after I'd had those additional 12 aligners, I was really, or was it 6 aligners? Oh, I'm really confused now. That's quite a big difference, but anyway, it was additional aligners which took me through to mid-November, which is when I went back. I had all the rest of my buttons taken off, and yeah, it's all finished now. So because I finished the treatment, I actually had my retainers made. So I've got 3 retainers, and these retainers are to last me as long as possible. So the retainers that I've had since my aligners came off, I've just been using, and Andy tells me that some people actually use them for a year or even longer. Some people only need to use them for 8 months, and when I say only need to use them, I mean because maybe they've not looked after them as well as they should, or they might have broken or anything like that. So you just kind of, they're all the same, you just kind of make the most of them, if that makes sense. So I've got my aligners now. I've been using this first set, or my retainers, sorry. I've been using this first set since I've had my aligners off, and I'm really pleased with how my teeth are looking. When I look back and look at my teeth when I first started, honestly, I cringe so badly, especially the pictures that Andy took when I went for my initial consultation, because they just look so bad. I know that even now they aren't sort of like perfectly straight. One of them does sort of fall inwards slightly, but We always talked about when we had our initial consultation is that you're getting that, you're not looking for the perfect smile or the Hollywood smile, you're looking for the perfect smile for you. And I feel like the way that my teeth are looking at now are really nice, and I'm really pleased with them. So I will insert a picture just here of what they look like in the very beginning and what they look like now. As I say, I'm so pleased with them, so happy that I made the decision to go ahead with Invisalign. The only really troubles that I had was right at the very beginning, where I was getting used to how the aligners felt, and even the second time round when I'd not really had the aligners in for, I think it must have been about 6 weeks in total, when I just had that small bit at the front, I thought that I was going to get the same pain again when I had these new aligners, but they were absolutely fine, and I think I just kind of got used to it. So yeah, other than that very first initial discomfort, the whole treatment has been fantastic, and it's not really caused me any problems at all. So if you are thinking about getting Invisalign, I would definitely recommend it without a doubt. So as I say, I now have the 3 retainers, which just look like the aligners. They are just a little bit thicker, obviously because they're retainers, not aligners, and because they are a bit thicker, you do have to be really careful when you are cleaning them, making sure that you're holding them flat and cleaning them rather than holding them at the side. And also when you're taking them out, you have to be really careful because they can crack. When they're in your mouth, they don't particularly feel that much thicker. I think I've just got used to them now, but I will be wearing them every night for a year, and then I think after the year you can slowly cut down and wear them sort of 2 or 3 times within a week. But I think that if you are taking the time to get your teeth straightened, if you have paid all that money, then having to wear retainers at night is a small price to pay if you want the straight teeth. So now that my teeth are straight, I can now work on whitening them. So I have this, I don't know how you pronounce this. I keep saying opalescence, but I don't think that is actually how you say it. But anywho, this is what I've got. And this is an at-home teeth whitening or tooth whitening system. So what you do, you've got like little syringes with the gel in there. You pop them onto your aligner and then you pop them onto your teeth, and it whitens that way. I've not started this yet, just because he did say to me, you know, make sure that you're not drinking tea, coffee, or anything that can stain your teeth, ideally within a few hours of doing this, or for the certainly sort of, well, 3 or 4 hours, but he did say that if you can completely stop drinking it, then that's even better. And I drink a lot of pop, and I've got even worse than I was before since I now work from home, and I just want to kind of cut down on that before I actually start whitening my teeth, because I wouldn't want this to go to waste. So I will be doing that soon. I will do a blog post actually, I think, once I've done the teeth whitening or the tooth whitening. Don't know why I keep saying teeth whitening, but I'll do a blog post on my blog so that you can see the results of that. But as I say, give me a chance, because I do want to try and cut down on pop before I actually start that. But yes, there you go, that is my Invisalign story. I really hope that you've enjoyed watching along. I hope that my videos have been helpful to you, that any sort of help and guidance that I have given to you has been beneficial. So if you do have any more questions, please leave me some comments below. I will get back to you as soon as I can. Sometimes I do miss comments, so you know, just bear with me, but if you do have any questions, just pop me a comment and I'll get back to you. But again, thank you very much for watching. If you liked this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up, make sure you subscribe to keep up to date with any of my latest videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you again next time. Bye!